Welcome to Attican Plays Farm Manager 2021. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 15, Episode 2 of Farm Manager 2021. We're playing a versatile entrepreneur. We've got 7 different factories we need to build and supply to make 7 different products. We've got our cheap cheese going, and we've got the ground poppy seed. The ground poppy seed is the one product of the 7 where we are allowing ourselves to buy the input. We're buying the poppy and making the poppy seed, ground poppy seed. And the others, we have a rule that we have to produce the inputs ourselves. So, to that end, what we've done is set up some greenhouses, and I'm kind of thinking of this as the Metrolina scenario, as I explained to you in the last episode. So here's the one where we're making the poppy seed. We said we wanted to look at the profitability of that. Let's just see. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's look at the ground poppy seed, and I put the prices for poppy and the ground poppy seed into this so that we could have a quick look. And what it's telling us is that if we were to what we're doing right now, we are basically purchasing the input, right? So we're purchasing 200 poppy and turn it into 120. And let me make sure that's correct. Yeah, that is. Okay. We're purchasing 200 poppy and turning it into 120 ground poppy seed. And doing that at current prices, what that says is every month we should make something along the lines of $27,000 roughly in profit. From ground poppy seed. Now, I'm not including employee salary, stuff like that in there, just from the buying and selling aspects of it. And, your employees are going to cost you, on this scenario, they're going to cost us max of $6,000 a month, something like that. So you can see we can make pretty decent money just buying poppy and turning it into ground poppy seed. No problem. If we were, coincidentally, to, coincidentally is the wrong word, but incidentally, that's better. If we were to be making this poppy, we would be making $40,000 profit, but then again, our costs would go up because we'd still have the price of the cost of our employees, plus we would have a monthly cost for the folks that are out there growing the poppy. So, but anyway, you can see we can make money doing this. This little thing is actually making money for us. In fact, let's just check ourselves out here. If we look at the production list, it tells us we're making about $33,000 in revenue from the ground poppy seed. So that's kind of in line with what we just said if you take the costs out. So yeah, all right. So that's one. So let's see, what do we want to do next? I swear I could have sworn that I saw something harvest over here, and I'm not sure what was going on. So I wanted to look at I think we can look at the warehouse structure and see what we have stored. Do we have anything stored in the fruits and vegetables? And no, it looks like the only thing we have are the carrots, and we're feeding those to the goats. So no, we have not harvested anything. All right. Okay, that's worth knowing. I think what I'd like to do, we've got plenty of money. This little engine right here, as I've said before, this will fund anything we want to do practically. Let's get into ostrich. That's what we were going to do. Let's get into ostrich. So let's buy some more land. Always fun. Let's buy right out here. Okay, so we bought this part over here, and let's put in our ostrich. And we can just put them right here next to our sheep and goats setup. And ostrich, let's see what we've got to work with. We have the large pens. When you go to the medium, you actually get the large. Only two sizes for ostrich, small and large. So we get those. They're $9 a piece. Let's see how they're pretty big. I think what's going to work for this, considering the size of them, is going to be one of these kind of a 3 on 3 3 1 1 kind of a deal. So this one goes away, and we go like this, and then our next, whoops, not a fish farm, not a fish farm. Next large ostrich farm would go here, and then we would have roads like this, and like that, and the large ostrich farm here. Then our barn. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think we need a barn. That's one kind of nice thing about the ostrich. Corn, sorghum, soya, linseed, and sunflower. That's the items it eats. The linseed. Where is linseed stored? It's not in a barn, so that's good. I guess we could go look at this, although this thing is not great for looking up. I see linseed. Okay. Where are you stored? Are you stored in here? Yes, you are. I limited it to the warehouse, and our filter here still shows up. So that means linseed is stored in a warehouse. So everything, all we need is a silo and a warehouse. So if we were to take this right here and put silo and warehouse kind of in the middle, in the crosswalk, if you will, then we've got plenty of room to put houses, but we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think these guys are single person. Let me see. Let's run our road like this. Let's get rid of it. I'm not going to be able to do all these at once anyway. Let's just let these build and see how big they are. I think they're not single, double. I mean, I think they take 2 people. I don't think they take 3, which you would normally think of for a large pen. I think it's kind of inconsistent with the other animals. So let's just see. Oh, let's speed up. Move it on, move on, move on. All right, yeah, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We'll need 2 houses, so let's just put a road right kind of down the middle. And let's put our warehouse like that, and our silo like that, and then we've got tons of room for houses. We could put with another there's so many ways we can do this. It doesn't matter. Let's put a power right in the middle, and then let's put a house. Let's put our 2 houses right here, where they're just coming right into the action, and we can even tighten up. Yeah, and let's tighten the space up a little bit. We don't need to go so far out. Let's go like let's see, 2, 2, 2. We could actually put 3 across. So let's scoot in 1. Have them come right out into the action. and we'll give them decorations. And we could give them a nice garden back here, do anything we want, but let's do this. We'll overkill the decorations. Okay, and start recruiting animal people, and I'll be back when I get this done. Oh, and let me interject one more thing. Imagine how nice it would be if this whole thing was pre-populated with everything you could buy or sell. This didn't exist. And I had, instead of these filters up here, or in addition to these filters, I could pick filter by animal and then click that and then pull down ostrich, and it would automatically bring me up the 5 things that they eat, both organic and inorganic, and I could just look at all of them. Imagine how much easier that would be than what we go through now in order to set up the food. Because this is my least favorite part of this game, other than just the waiting. The game is too slow, and just waiting sometimes, it needs a really fast forward. But other than the speed of the game, my second least favorite thing, other than that waiting, is doing this, because it's it's just so tedious, and it doesn't need to be. Now, if I could say, you know, sort by animal, pick the ostrich, and boom, here comes corn and sorghum and soya and linseed and sunflower, all sitting there waiting for me to work on them, and oh, plus all the goods you could sell, the ostrich eggs, the meat, everything's there in one pallet, and I just kind of work my way down it and I'm done. That would just be lovely, absolutely lovely. But anyway, what we have is fine, it works. So back to it, and again, I'll see you in a bit. All right, so I'm back after the first build, and what I've decided to do, we have to do, one of our goals is to make ostrich meat, and we're going to want to have a lot of input into our slaughterhouses to keep them running. So what I decided to do is just make this whole thing organic, and then I'm going to duplicate it for non-organic. And the non-organic is actually the one we want for our goals. But we're going to have 1 or 2 slaughterhouses being fed by this, and then the same thing for the non-organic. And I also said, you know, my goodness, got all the space here. I can put more houses and whatever, and I've got space here and here. So I just put another house in and added pens in the corners, ostrich pens, coops, whatever you call them, in the corners. What do you call them? Sheds? What are these things? Farms. Okay. No, they're not. Okay, so anyway, got 4 more, so now I have 3 houses, and you can see we have room for more. I could put more houses here. We could put more houses here. You know, I could have done these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably sneak some this way. So there's a lot of room here, a lot of houses, and it kind of almost gives them a little neighborhood, which I like. And I'm even going to go ahead and run the decorations around like so, and they have a nice big yard and everything. Okay, we could put an elementary school in here if we wanted to. All right, so this is going to be the organic, and then we're going to put slaughterhouses up here to feed off of those. And let's just go ahead and do that kind of while we're online here. While I'm talking to you, we'll put slaughterhouses in. Let's line them up with that road right there, I think. At least the first one. And we'll put a house, use our kind of our standard build here. We'll put a house in and run a road across like this and down. We'll give them some decorations. Okay, and we'll put a warehouse here. And we'll need some power. And we'll start recruiting manufacturing people. And we're going to set up a sell order to sell. Yeah, see, here's a good example. I keep doing that. That's my fault, but I have to go over here. I have to know, do I have that or do I not have it? Oh, crap, now it won't show up. Oh, here it is. This is, I'm sorry. I've already got this sell order. That's what's wrong. I'm ahead of myself. All right. We're not buying enough. There's a lot of ostrich here, so I'm going to go back to my trade orders. Oh, how neat would it be if I could just click ostrich, but I can't. All right. So I want to look for the things that ostrich eat, which would be corn. And we're going to bump that up to, shoot, let's get some corn in here. We're going to do 2,000 and 2,000. And then we're going to go, and notice I've got both set up, the organic and non-organic. If we were tighter on the money, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have the non-organic already coming in when I haven't even got a use for it yet. But we're not tight on money by any stretch. And I didn't want to go back and do this again, but here I am back here doing this again. So sorghum, soy, and see how I keep having to do these searches, and I have to know whether I've got that in there or not. And yeah, all right, I'll shut up. And what's the other one? Sunflower. It was tight the whole time this was building out as I got more and more online. It was always tight as new ones were coming in because they take more at the beginning when you have a new one. But now we're even getting the problem as we go along. So now we bought a whole bunch of that stuff. That should take care of it. Now we should have plenty of those goods to feed these hungry ostriches here. Well, make me out a liar. Where's sunflower organic? I did set that, didn't I? Trade sunflower organic 2,000. Yes, I did. Higher manufacturing. There we go. We're going to change this production to ostrich, organic ostrich. Okay, and we're going to buff our people. Make sure they're level 5s with 10% raises. And then we got to go through the process of saying this. And it would be nice if this was a global command where I could, but no. Let's take the top 5 off each one. Now we'll leave 25 in there to breed. And you know what? Shoot, I don't know. 3, 6, 9. There's 12 of them. Let's just do the first 6, whatever that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we're going to put another one in. I feel pretty confident we can keep 2 of these going. We're going to find out. Well, we could kind of sort of calculate that. If we looked at our animals, ostrich, no, sorry, we can't. We don't know how fast they breed. We don't have any data on that. So, let's wait till we have some money. I'm just going to have this guy go to 6 of these pens and take ostrich for slaughter. And there we go. He took 6 of them, and we'll have the other slaughterhouse, once we build it, go to the other 6. And we're still getting these errors popping up. Sunflower. What is it with sunflower? Where's the sunflower stored? I'm concerned I'm not going to like this answer. No. Looks like they're stored. Warehouse. Sunflower. Are you stored in a? Yeah. No, they're not. Silo maybe. Yes, they're stored in a silo. Right there's a silo, and it's got some. It doesn't have any organic, but I think got to double check this thing, which I've just done before. I thought buy 2,000 organic sunflowers. Let's see what happens next time the guy comes into town. Let's see if he sells us sunflowers. Here he comes. Okay, pause. Do I see any sunflowers? I don't see any. Well, yeah, there's 225. I mean, they're being consumed quickly, it looks like. All the errors went away, so we are buying them. All right, 408, can we do another slaughterhouse? We can. Let's put in another slaughterhouse. Put it right there. And recruit some more manufacturing people. Okay, we've finished off the sheep task. Sunflower is still a problem. Do they eat more sunflower than they eat other things? The error goes away when he sells, but I don't want to see the error anymore. Good grief, how many sunflowers do these things eat? That's not right. Okay. Change the production to the organic ostrich again. Yep. And buff these people and give them raises. And then set this up to draw on the bottom 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Good grief. How many, this doesn't seem right, does it? How many sunflower can these things eat? Okay, we just bought some more. Okay, well, one thing we're seeing is this isn't keeping up. I'm going to kind of sort of shut this one down. I'm going to change its production to chicken. I'm going to give this one all the pins. I'm not believing this. We do have some crops coming in. That's good, sort of good news. Sunflower. We're not even close to our limits on storage. Add sunflower. What? How in the world? I've got them eating all 5. Okay. I was afraid I had them just eating sunflower, maybe. Let's do 10,000. I've played this game a fair amount now, and I've never had to have this much stuff purchased. Now, granted, I have 8 here, which is really a double set, but just the same. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We have 0 stored in our entire system. And they're not here either. Where are they? By the way, I just went through and bought a whole bunch of ostrich so that this thing could get started again. But I think there's a problem here. I think there's a honest to goodness problem here because let's see. See, we have plenty of storage, 150,000. We're only at 16,000. We're only trying to buy like 10,000 sunflowers. So we should see this when our sales guy comes up again. We should have 10,000. Well, let me look at this one. There should be. It doesn't matter. They're all. Once you're in. If you're in one, you're in all of them. But. It just disappears. This error goes away and then it just comes right back. I can't believe this is correct, folks. Something's wrong here. The only way I know of, well, I think this just really, and yes, I could be making an error somewhere. And if you see the error, please put it in a comment, but in a polite comment. But we're going to turn the sunflower off. Now, what's your problem? He doesn't have a problem because I turned the sunflower off, but the problem still shows. I'm going to have to do a save and reload. This just doesn't seem right at all. Be right back. Okay, I did a save and reload. Let's just see if we have any. Sunflower. Oh, look at this. We do have tomatoes, strawberries, spinach. Okay. Now, we have an order to buy these things, 10,000 of those. Let's just see if when he comes in here, we actually buy them. Speed back up. $232. We have an order to buy 10,000 sunflowers. We do not have an order to sell them, so it's not like we're buying them and immediately selling them or anything like that. We have tons of money. There's no way it's too expensive. What's the buy price of sunflowers? Organic, 11 a unit. No way. We got plenty of money, and we're wasting a ton of time here watching something that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so looks like it takes all of this to run that one. And we're out of the sunflower business. I don't want to fool with it. So I do want to watch the eggs and the meat. And I want to look at the price of the eggs, which is probably not going to be great. Well, it's only it's -9 right now, so we'll see. Okay, sorry, I'm just I took a little break there. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Where are we? What's this doing to our money? 1.6 million. We're okay. We're going to need another one of these, I think, to keep the other ostrich thing running. So I want to see if it'll fit. I don't think it will. I want to see if it'll fit. How long is this right here? It's like 4,200. Will it fit in here? No, it will not. So I think what we'll do is just buy another chunk of land out here and then put in our non-organic ostrich. I'm just going to do that whole big thing like this to feed this plant, which we've got to shut down right now. We're telling it to do chickens, and there aren't any chickens anywhere. So it's wasting money because we're paying some people and we're spending $1,200 a month on it, but I don't care that much. All right, so I'll go offline and build this out. It's not, and now let's do something. Yeah, let's stop. I think enough for this episode. Next episode, when I come back, I'll have this built out, and then I want us to take a look at these, and I'll do this online on video, so we can all do it together, so to speak. We're going to look at what do we need now that we're seeing some production here. Is there any way we can extrapolate, the production of these greenhouses and compare it to the needs of the relevant factory so that we can optimize this setup? So we'll deal with that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Farm Manager 2021 video. Thank you.